In the early 1800s, the best way of moving military equipment and soldiers was by sail. After the War of 1812, the British government in Canada was worried that the United States could too easily close the important shipping route between Montreal and Kingston. To ensure that that strategic important route was kept open, the British government decided to build an entirely new military canal, which would become known as the Rideau Canal. To achieve this engineering feat in the wilderness country of Canada, they turned to an experienced engineer, Lieutenant Colonel John By. Originally from Lambeth in Surrey, he was an experienced canal builder and had worked in North America before. His scheme was simple and ingenious. Instead of trying to construct an artificial route by digging a channel between Otto River and Kingston, he decided to link up two existing river systems, the Rideau River System and the Cataraqui River System, using what's known as a slack water canal. By constructing a series of dams and locks, he would create an entirely new navigable river system that was completely level and safe for shipping to pass. The challenges to construct this canal were immense. Firstly, it was pioneering country in the wilderness of Canada, sparsely populated with no towns and cities. He had to construct a brand new town on the Ottawa River, which he named Bytown, to house the workforce and supplies and equipment. Next, he had to construct 47 locks and 52 dams. To construct the locks, he turned to Scottish craftsmen who, in the days before cranes and excavators, had to do everything by hand. Here, for example, we see an example of their work where each block you can see, which weighs half a ton, was lifted into position by hand to create a sort of transition between higher and lower parts of the river system. The excavation and blasting work were done by my countrymen, the Irish Navy. Thousands of them came to work in this difficult and harsh countryside to construct the canal, either by manhandling materials such as earth into dams and embankments, or by doing the dirty, dangerous work of using gunpowder to blast through rock. The canal system itself was opened in 1832. By that time, the military reason for its existence had gone, but it became an important part of Canadian civil engineering, connecting Montreal to Kingston and creating a new city at Ottawa. It's a testament to the vision of Lieutenant Colonel John Boy and the men who came to work for him on this canal that it is still in use today and has been recognised as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's not just the engineering challenges that have to be overcome, it's when you're trying to be a pioneer in a new country, in a new world. You have to make everything yourself, you have to do everything yourself. So what it says about civil engineers is you've got to be resilient, you've got to be able to work through the difficulties wherever they may come, whether it's the engineering or the actual environment you're in, and you have to be able to work together with a variety of people. For me, the great thing about civil engineering is it connects people. Before the infrastructure is even finished construction, it finds a way of connecting people, because the only way to build these massive pieces of infrastructure is by working as a team. Some of the best friends I have ever made have come from working in civil engineering projects, because you are working as that team against incredible odds, and that just forms friendships that will last throughout the rest of your life. Whether it's by finding a way to put a canal through the wilderness or building a new high-speed rail to help rebalance the UK's economy, you're doing it by connecting with other people.